Who vetoes bills? The President. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. In what month do we vote for president? November. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Who was the first president? George Washington. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. We elect a president for how many years? 4. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government.